Phew. Hi guys, just on the way out to the wood. Now believe it or not, this is I think around the third time that I've gone out to make this video. I think it's because I don't really have a particular topic for the videos. I think that's the problem I'm having. I was going to go up that road there because it's easy to get out, but I don't know. Anyway, so we're on our way to Hadley Wood because I normally find something there. Although the last one of the visits I did go there and didn't get a single shot, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm in a bit of a funk, I think. I don't know if you've ever got into a funk, but it's a bit disheartening when you go out and you come back with not even a single shot. Now I went to the wood up in Welwyn Garden City. It's a big wood, and I didn't get anything there, although that was really more of a reconnaissance mission. But all I got there was dog walkers, and big dogs off the lead coming up to me, and I've got a bit of a phobia, as you know, against dogs I don't know. So yeah, so I didn't get any shots there. I had a little bit of a walk around there. Then I went to the next day, I think it was the next day, I went to Hadley Wood again, to the lake. Got a few shots of some ducks and things, but nothing really exciting. So again, I didn't make a video really. Yeah, and then I went out to another place, another wood, Goslin, or whatever it's called, and didn't really get any shots there either. Just a reconnaissance shot because I saw a duck in the distance. But again, nothing taken there. Just dog walkers again. One dog barking at me, running up to me barking. It's quite scary. You know, that sort of thing. I find that stuff really stressful. And that could be the problem I'm having. I'm having a bit of a phobia, dog phobia at the moment. So like I was saying, I've been going out quite a few times and coming back with very poor results, basically coming back with nothing. So today, because it's mushroom season, I thought, well, at least I'll have something that I'm going out for to get me out of this funk. So that's what I did. I went off into the woods looking for mushrooms. There's some little mushrooms, you know, the usual on dead logs, but not very artistic-y looking. I did manage to find a big clump of mushrooms that had some potential, but finding a clump like this is quite hard to shoot. So finding some on their own, isolated, would have been my best shot, and that's what I went for. So I set the camera up with the one LED light that I had with me, and got photographing this little bunch here. Not the award-winning mushrooms you're used to seeing, but they were isolated and it was just something to shoot, so I was quite happy. What I have noticed since I've been walking around looking for mushrooms in here, As if my mindset wasn't fixated on mushrooms at the moment, I am seeing lots of little shots, little scenery shots that I could be taking. So it's back to that old thing we were talking about before. Should you come out with an expectation, or just come out and shoot whatever you want, no real expectations? Because I would have got a few shots on this pathway. I just like the colours. It's good colour in the wood at the moment. Oranges, greens, yellows. I think that's a good point, you know, about the expectation. Just come out with a view of what can I get. You're in a wood, so you know you're going to get woody shots, obviously. But maybe not be so narrowed on what you want to shoot. Because my brain's stuck on looking for mushrooms at the moment. But I am seeing little shots here and there. I found another little bunch of mushrooms. Now I know that a lot of people, when they take pictures of mushrooms, especially with a macro lens, capable lens, they do photo stacking. But I don't really like doing photo stacking in general. And as you can see, this is quite a big, they're quite separated, a big bunch here. And it would have been a lot of photos if I did a photo stack. So that's one of the main reasons I don't photo stack. And the other reason I didn't choose to photo stack here is because I wasn't actually close enough to the mushrooms. I wasn't in like a macro mode, as it were. They were quite far away from the lens, so I didn't really bother. As you can see, I did a bit of housekeeping, taking away some of the leaves so I could get a shot. The light was a bit too bright here. You'll see in the finished picture that you can actually see the LED light shining into the picture, and it doesn't work very well. I need to sort myself out with some better lights, really, because I mean it's good for brightening up the scene, that big LED light, but it was a bit overwhelming, a bit too much. So as you can see here, that I was moving the camera around trying to get it closer, and I didn't do a bad job. I wouldn't say it's brilliant. And they're not the best looking mushrooms again, but you know, it's good practice, and I was quite happy taking the shot. And I'll put up on screen the end result. As you can see, there they are, but you can see the light source coming in too much, so that spoils it a little bit, but you get the idea. Yeah. Anyway, after I took this shot, I went back to the car and had another run-in, should I say, with a dog walker.
No barking, no barking, no barking. The little she had to control herself.
Oh, you should put her on a lead then, innit? Well, taking a breather since that little incident there with the dog, or should I say dog walker. But can you see what I'm getting at though with these dog walkers? Why I'm having a bit of a thing with them? Because their dogs are off the lead. They know their dog's going to bark at you, or growl at you, or even nip at you like that one wanted to. But yet they don't do anything about it. They don't put it on a lead. They don't make any effort to hold their dog at all. They just let it do whatever it wants. Uncontrolled dog. Now, the rules, as far as I'm aware, with dogs in public places like this, is you must have control of your dog. It doesn't say they have to be on a lead, specifically, but it does say you must have control of your animal. Now, the dog's running up to you, barking and nipping at you. That owner has not got control of that dog. More so if they know that their dog is likely to bark and nip at you. You know, that's the most annoying thing about it. Dogs will be dogs. That doesn't bother me. It's the owners that are annoying me. Is that they just let them do whatever they want. And as far as I'm concerned, it's putting me in alarm and distress, and it's not fair. Why should she be allowed to go out and put me in alarm and distress, knowing that her dog's going to do that, and yet she makes no effort to put her dog on a lead? So that's what I find annoying. I think that's what's stopping me from coming out. People like that. I really do. This car in front's rolling forward and backwards. This van. I was about to toot him. Thank you for watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Subscribing to the channel is free, and it really does help me out a lot. It gives me a lot of motivation, gets me out of my funk, and gets me out the door. And yeah, I think it's fun to make the videos, and hopefully you're enjoying them as well. Talk again soon.